And I'm back with Breath of Fire 3. And yes, I apologize profusely for the fact it was an hour-long episode. The closest I've come to that was maybe a 45 to 47 minute episode, but that one was 63 minutes. But we've made it pretty much through the entirety of the Desert of Death, I would hope, and the remainder of it is nowhere near as arduous. But I do think that I filled the time wisely. And if nothing else, like, the Desert of Death stands alone as a thing that everybody knows if they've played or watched this game, for better or for worse, and it does justify, well, Myria wants to be left alone. And it definitely sucks. I mean, this thing is long. It was the longest thing in the game. I think the only thing that was longer than this was the tower, and maybe the Momo's plant. But that was because I cut those in 2 episodes. I'm sure if I'd done them in one fell swoop, they would have been just as long. But given the scope of what my discussion was, I don't think I could have done an episode in 2 parts. It was a stream of consciousness. It was like a podcast sort of thing. I was like, it's like a review of the game, right? For all intents and purposes, this is a sort of final dungeon-esque area, and given, well, I had to use every single second of that hour to talk about characters and who they were and what they were. I think I did an okay job. But again, this is not what I wanted the playthrough to be in most cases. Thank God a lot of the episodes are like 20 to 30 minutes because I don't do hour-long episode streams of consciousness like that. I only do them in short bursts, and that was a first for me. And hopefully it's one of the few times I even have to do that. I don't know how long this episode's gonna be, because I still gotta finish this damn place. But yeah, it's definitely, from a thematic standpoint, it certainly feels as arduous and annoying as it, I guess, should be. I don't know. There, you fucking... Ow! Okay, just do everything. I don't care. Ray is as sick of this place as I am. And I feel bad for having thrown a Ragnarok in his face. Why does that not damage us? And why did it only kill the cacti halfway? I feel really bad. Yoink! Dead. But yeah, I think the benefit of doing an episode like that was it was a sort of review of the game. I always like to do like reviews of RPGs like near the end, at the end, and that certainly was a game, or that was certainly an area that felt like it fit. And there was no other better place for it, I don't think. But yeah, the hope now is that we can get to, okay, we're going to beat this fucking place. Because imagine if I'd actually tried to fight everything. We would have been here forever. Or as the Sandlot would say, forever. I only did 1 fight per area, and it took an hour to get to this spot. That should tell you something. Ah, crap. Ah, okay, cool. That should tell you how long this place is meant to be. But we did it. Oh god, we did it. It should be around here, shouldn't it? If I hadn't have told you this was a boss already, could I told you this was a boss? Maybe we could see better from the top of that hill, huh? Because, yeah, the Desert of Death wasn't annoying enough. You had to have a boss. Ugh. How did he hide? Like, I can understand a sea snake from, like, Mandalorian, because he's, like, diving under the water, or under the sand. How are you justifying just... Like, that's so goddamn obvious. Whatever. But yeah, I learned my lesson from the fight with the Elder. I'm going to do the thing that I'm going to do. Before... Go ahead, punch me. I don't care. I'll punch you right back, and I will make it hurt. Because did you forget that I did 600 damage per turn last boss fight, or that one time where I crit for 1500 damage? Because I could do that. I don't have to turn into a brute. I can kick your ass right now. So this guy's whole thing is he will punch you, and he will punch you hard. If his gigantic fists aren't enough of a sign. He also does reprisals, I think, but I don't know for sure. So I'm going to make sure Momo and Ryu stay alive. Oh, shit, he does this too. Oh, no. Oh, crap. Okay, that's also bad. That's also bad. So I'm going to want to do this again, I think. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Uh-oh. Okay, he wasted a turn, but I need to not die. Okay, they got 700 damage. I don't care. Okay, good. Okay, good. As long as Ryu doesn't get screwed, I think we're okay. Ow! Fuck. Yeah, 500 damage. That's a sixth of your health. He's not going to last long, guys. Have you figured out my attack pattern for every boss going forward? Ow! I kind of wish I had him for the Geist fight now that I think about it. This guy's so dead. Ow! Don't punch me. Man, Mo. Ow! I hate reprisal raid, I swear. You're gonna be a dick? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, everybody got fucked. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Kicked your ass. That was his problem. If he'd have hit anybody else, would have been dead in a second, but nope. I will take that. And power food! Gee, I wonder who I'm going to give that to. But yeah, that was it, I suppose. Oh god, it's a dust mite or a tumbleweed. Oh my god. I didn't even see... I almost didn't see that. The heat must have been too much for her. Who can blame her? Having to fight weed? Do you see what I mean? She didn't fight the monster for shit. I get the whole walking for days. The game forces so much stupid shit on Nina. Why? Stop making me try to care. Give me a reason to care rather than force me to decide to care, because you're giving me every reason to hate her instead. And it's not the character's fault. It's you deciding that she's super goddamn important when you haven't justified it. I'm sorry. We're so close. God damn it. We won't be able to move her in this condition. What should we do? Well, how bad is she? Right. And we're so close, too. This feels like such a forced thing, too. We could just use the Rakta to start over. I mean, we know the way now, right? If you hate animals, you'll enjoy this. But if you are an animal lover of any interpretation, I am sorry. The meat of a Rakta has water and other nutrients that can resuscitate a person. Well, I did not know that. Thank you, game. You made me kill a fucking camel. For no reason. I hate you now. We won't be able to get back now. I'm impressed. I didn't think you had it in you. Well, hurry up and get it. Don't worry, we'll make it. We're not going to die in a place like this. Not as long as you're around, at least. With the sacrifice of the Rakta's life, Ryu was able to save Mina's. You made me kill a camel! You sons of bitches! What did ever the camel population do to you? Helping the weakened Nina, the party made their way to the oasis. Sans one camel. Well, at least we get another one. Daddy! Come quick! There are people who need some help! I don't know how I'm going to talk like this next guy, but I'm going to try. Be it calm! Your lady friend is caring for by my wife. Please, until you are being fully rested, we want you to stay and having a good hospitality. Very nice! I turned him into goddamn Borat, or my best interpretation. Oh my fucking god. I knew it right as I fucking said it. I was just like... I turned him into a joke. Speaking of jokes, are you sure you should be up? It's alright. I'm fine now. Sorry I worried everyone so much. What is Ryu and everyone else doing? They're over there, talking to the Chief Fa about where we're headed. God! I am regrettable, but I know not of this that you seek. Honorable Fa, do you know of any ruins or something nearby? Ah, if it's ruins that you are seeking, then ruins we are having. Ah, to the north over the hill, there is being a place very old we call Kerjan. It is the ruins of very, very olden city. We should go check it out, huh? Oh, poor Peiko. Oh, you've done so much for us. Thank you for everything. Oh, it's all right. Since the desert gives us so little, we share what we have with each other. Momo's like, why are you hitting on her? Nina's up and awake. She says she's fine. Ah! So this is meaning you're leaving then, yes? Thank you so much for all you've done for us, Fa'a. It is being no bother. I am hoping to find soon that which you are seeking. Please choose 3 party members for that thing that you are doing. I almost had Peiko in my party, I don't know why. May you be finding that which you are looking. Like in my dresser drawer. But I have nothing. But yes. Do you need any water? Did you notice he's the only person that talks that way? Okay. Okay. So the remainder of this episode is going to be me clearing up one more thing. Oops, why did I do that? That's not the way I'm going. Yep. That was dumb. But yeah, I ain't going back there never again. I ain't ever going back there. Fuck that noise. I went to go up this way. Because now, we have made it past the desert. And we've made it to Kerjan. But, I stated this earlier, and by the way, I need Gar in my party for this, to ensure that I never, ever, 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 ever have to do the Desert of Death again. This is known as the container yard. Now, the interesting thing about this, well, there's 2 things. One, the enemies here are actually enemies from the container ship / colony / antenna looking area. They're not much. But there is a rare chance that you end up fighting 2 super bosses. A souped-up enemy called the Berserker, and a regenerative wizard known as the Archmage. The two, the Archmage is way worse. But if you get through this place without having to deal with them, you're lucky. And this is where you found the Radiance Gene. Look at this! Yay! So now, I've obtained fast travel to the entire map. Because Kerjan is the final dungeon, because the finale, known as the Myria Station, is the finale. So I'm going to go to Dragnir, because that's a safe place. I don't have to fight anybody. I'm going to go to the fairy village one more time. I don't think I'm going to be able to find anything. But for all intents and purposes, unless I need to grind up for the fights with Myria and her bosses, well, there's not much else I need to do. So I'm going to do this. And I'm going to go back to Kerjan, and then we're going to save, and that's where we're going to stop, and then the remainder of the game, the last, I'd say 10% of the game, is this dungeon. I am not going to do them in one fell swoop like I did this. But we're done with that. Lemon, Spitz, and Jill. New merch! Yay. I just screwed up my merch. Oh well. I'm not so worried about it. I don't think anything I would have gotten would have been that important. I could check. I don't think there was enough fights though. No, there's no way. I didn't even get to the bottom. Normally when I'm in this game, I'm able to get all the way to the bottom and finish that up. But yeah, we got to the point where like 5. That's like at best middle of the game or 40% of the game so far. Nothing super amazing. But that's Myria Station for you. I can do that again. So yeah, I'm gonna go to Kirjan. And I will show off Kirjan. Because there are a couple of things you can do in there. Most importantly, it's the final city in the game, I guess. So, yes, the final dungeon and the final shop are in the same location. Sort of handy, I guess. It does kind of suck that to get there I have to go through the container yard and potentially die, but I did save after the laser, so... But yes, from here on out, I'm not going to do hour-long episodes until it's potentially the final boss. At least that's the hope, anyway. The Desert of Death stands alone as its own fucking mess. Tank bot, don't care, kill you, bye-bye. Do I have enough money to get through this area? I don't know. I'm gonna try. And if I do, the nice thing about this is actually I can avoid using the Midas Stone and give Momo back some agility. So that's actually a nifty thing. So let's... And the other benefit is I don't have to use life armor or swords. But yeah, I should beat level 40 by the time I beat this. Unless my Were-Tiger antics have done enough to get me through. But yeah, this is... We're only going to go this far, so far. I will show off the remainder of Kirjan when I need to. Oh, man. My god, dude. I don't even have enough money for this, do I? Okay, that helps a little. That helps a little. Okay. Okay, I don't need that. I do need... Oh my god, look at that damage! Okay, Momo, you do this. Holy crap. Ryu has the best sword in the game, and yet Momo's fucking attack is just... Oh, here, I have the nuke. Momo uses nuke from a bazooka. She is essentially the Metal Gear Metal Gear Rex's arm in a bazooka. Fucking god damn it. Psionics is change in stats, I think. Wow. Okay. Because I think they have the spiked gauntlets, if I remember right. It's 6 points up versus 5 attack. I'm not... It raises intelligence. I'm not really that worried. 6 more defense is not that big a deal. So... for all intents and purposes, I am done buying things. Unless I wanted to buy stuff from... Unless I wanted to buy stuff from the Fairy Village, which I don't really need to at this point. So... Yeah, let's just have the Ring of Fire. That's good. Okay. So yeah, Momo now has some agility. There's nobody in there. Kind of shocked I had enough money for this. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Got a Wisdom Ring. Mind's Belt's willpower. It's innate, so... I think I've got what I've got. Those are kind of, eh. I mean, why the fuck not, right? Okay, here we go. Still got so much. I mean, whatever, right? Now I have no more money for anything. But I think it's safe to say we're ready as we're ever gonna be. But yes, there are no more areas. If you wanted to do side quests, you could. But for all intents and purposes, the remainder of the game is getting to Myria. So, the Desert of Death is complete. We no longer have to do it. There are no more obstacles in our path except the final dungeon itself. So I'm going to call it here for today. It was a very, very arduous trek through the desert. And I will see you next time.